Welcome to the Ingress Insights podcast, hosted by Pokemon Trainer Jay. Ingress Insights is a podcast about the Niantic game Ingress. Listen each week for the latest news, updates and rumours. Let us know your thoughts by leaving a voice message or emailing us at the links in the show notes.
Additional intel available.
Hello agents, this is Pokemon Trainer Jay here. The Ingress team have recently shared updates about the Plus Beta Anomaly season, and it's quite a lot. So each Wednesday and Friday in October, I'll be releasing these little bite-sized episodes, the Plus Beta bite-size, and these will go through a certain topic. So if you don't want to digest everything all at once, then you don't have to. You can listen to these throughout October, know what's going on, know what's happening with Urban Ops, know what's happening with Shards, and get your information in a short, easy blast rather than have to go through the really long text from Niantic or listen to the really long-winded explanation I'll go through in a separate podcast earlier on in September. So next up, I'll say what this episode will be covering, and then we'll go over that, and then you can leave any comments, questions, or anything you want on either Spotify or YouTube, and I'll listen from there and answer any questions I can. This is then important for the following event, which is the Plus Beta Shard Storm. So during the Plus Beta Sharstorm weekend, 50 shards will manifest at various global locations, with some appearing on Saturday and others on Sunday. So that's between the 13th and 14th of December from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time on both days. The placement of shards will be contingent upon several factors, including the number of battle beacons activated during the Plus Beta build-up battle and geographical proximity. A maximum of 2 shards may appear within the same region or cell on any given calendar date. 10 days prior to the shard's manifestation, the respective spawn portals will be ornamented, so you'll be able to see those on the map. These shards will manifest at 1 p.m. local time. Starting at 2 p.m. local time, these shards will traverse along portal links when possible on an hourly basis till approximately 5 p.m. Subsequently, the shards will remain in their current location till 9 p.m. local time, intended only for hacking. So this is sort of similar to an XM anomaly or a shard skirmish where they're appearing there. You can influence it by doing the Plus Beta build-up battles. There is some portal immunity during this that I've already mentioned about in the XM anomaly, so where you can't flip portals. The shards themselves will only travel along links connecting to portal level 4 or higher. If multiple viable links exist, a shard may travel along any one of those links. If multiple shards are present on a portal, they may each travel along different links. Shards will not return or backtrack to a portal they were previously located on within the last 150 minutes. In the event that a shard does not travel along any link within the past 150 minutes, it may randomly teleport to a nearby portal in the next movement window. If a shard is found to have been the result of action by a rogue agent, Ingress Ops may return the shard to a previous location. There are some individual rewards for the Shard Storm, so agents who successfully hack a portal where a shard is present will be granted 1,500 Plus Beta tokens per shard. Those do hang around until 9 p.m. as they mentioned. Each shard will award Plus Beta tokens to an agent only once, though an agent may accumulate multiple influence instances of 1,500 Plus Beta tokens by hacking various shards through the weekend. And this also has an impact on the faction score. So factions will earn season points based on how far shards travel over faction-owned links during the Sharstorm weekend. You get 5 season points for each jump over a link between 1 kilometer and 5 kilometers in length. 10 season points for a single jump over a link longer than 10 kilometers. No further points will be given for subsequent jumps by that shard, and the final score will be added to the Plus Beta Shard Storm, will be published shortly after the completion of the weekend's final jump. So again, those two, the Plus Beta build-up battles and the Plus Beta Shard Storm, work with each other. I believe that's our final Plus Beta event for the calendar year for ending up the Plus Beta Anomaly season. Thank you, agents, for listening to the latest episode of the Ingress Insights podcast. If you'd like to support the podcast, you can do that in a couple of ways. So the easiest way to support the podcast is via Patreon. So you can find it at patreon.com/Ingress Insights. And there's a free tier, a $1 a month tier, whatever that is in your local currency, and a $5 a month tier. You can check out what benefits those come with on the Patreon. One other thing you can do that's totally free that helps out a lot is rating the podcast on your podcast service of choice. So where you can leave a rating or leave comments, that always helps increase visibility. And then finally, you can follow us on various social media channels. We use most of them, but the best one to follow us on now is Blue Sky. So that's just ingressinsights.bsky.social. Search for Ingress Insights on Blue Sky, you'll find us on there. Finally, sharing the podcast with friends, family, other agents who want to listen and get updates, so it helps out and helps get interviews with various Ingress people or other game related people to then increase visibility more. So anything you can do from those is great. Thanks again for listening, agents. Have a great day.
Intel package transferred.